you know, there's just this wall of blackness. That's it. It doesn't look like a door. It doesn't look like a wall, say, for instance. It's just a wall of blackness right in front of you.
Yeah, does it feel like it's like a solid cut, or is it like black?
Okay, well, no, the real question is,
solid,
can Eric see through it? Because his dark vision sees through magical darkness.
Wow. Can you see through it? You actually can. You know what? I'll say that. You and only you can actually see through it, although you can only see to a certain distance. What you see on the other side is a long... Actually, how far can you see? If you were to walk up straight... I'm just going to take control of you for a second. If you was going to walk straight up to that wall, how far would you see? That'd be... Actually, I'd just do it this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, so you see as far into there... You just see basically a long corridor lined with columns on either side.
Okay.
You don't really see anything past that, though. It's just a long corridor and the columns on either side. And it looks still, again, very immaculate. Everything's very clean.
Okay, that's down the center. Can we see off to the side here if we're walking?
Like, off to the side here, there's plenty of room. Yeah,
no
you
problem.
can see.
It's just a room. Okay.
Yeah, you've got very, very old barrels sort of just sitting there and like what were weapon racks.
Are there anything in them? They're just empty weapon racks.
No, there's just items. There's weapons and such in there.
Okay.
They don't look very good.
This hallway looks very ominous.
You can see in the hallway, Eric.
I'm pointing at the hallway that you guys just see black.
Just right through, and they're like, oh, I can't see anything.
Look, nothing.
You guys may as well just shut your eyes. This is about as much as you can see.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Shut your eye.
So at this point, like we're sort of realizing that that Eric can see through this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we'll ask for description. I don't know if we should do this one first or last, or not at all.
Just a long hallway full of with some columns. I don't see anything really there. You don't see that?
No, we
don't.
Dark.
Wall of blackness.
No, we don't.
Wall of black.
But that's obviously where the sword is.
Or hammer.
Our orc sword. Or hammer. Our hammer, yeah.
Probably.
Sorry,
all right, let's go down there first while we're all fresh.
You gonna go down there first? Okay, I gotta get some kind of weapon or something. So I'm gonna go over to the weapon rack, and I'll just pick up the weapon rack, just drop everything off there, and I'll just carry it around as a two-handed weapon, so I don't have to shield right now.
Of course he is.
I just dump out all the weapons just on the ground and just take the rack.
These are water.
Yeah.
Off to the side. What was that?
Is there anything?
That's just a. I'm actually calling that what would you call it? Not a sconce, but maybe a brazier. It gives off light.
Yeah. Okay, just fire. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's really the only option. It's straight ahead. We didn't see any. There's nothing else to see.
Well,
in here
you didn't really
what
check
we're seeing on the map.
All the things in this area, but
we
haven't looked around the sides either.
No, we didn't. So. I just realized there's a whole thing over here.
Yeah. So do you want to start with the sides first?
I think we should. I don't like things coming up behind us.
Yeah.
And people in chat are asking. Yeah, I would have grabbed my weapons back. I take the one dagger first and hold it in my hand and then have it disappear.
Okay.
And then the other two just get sheathed. Actually, walking around here, they're going to be unsheathed.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay, we are careful. We're looking around, being using all our high perception rolls for traps or whatever. But
it's a good thing. Like Tao's always worn that veil, right? Or at least as the widow, she wears the veil to cover that all up. So you may not need an eye patch.
You won't have to change your costume, but when you're going around normal, it's gonna be different.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you, Last Revenant, for the donation of $10. You're very much an awesome individual.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys are going to go check out these areas first. That's good. Actually, you know what? All of you can see at this particular point. I'm going to say Tao can see as well, even though she's right around the corner. These little pots.
Yes.
Yeah.
The lids on them lift. And as they lift, it sort of forms a hat around these really, really dark shadows. And they just kind of come up out of there, and they hold their hands out.
Has anyone seen anything like this before? Maybe recently when they were sleeping.
It's pretty weird.
That's weird. These spirits seem to want something.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should approach.
Okay, would any of us have some kind of knowledge for this?
You think they thirsty or
medicine, nature, religion check?
Yeah, is there anything around here that could be used? Is there anything around here that could be used as a vessel for carrying water? Like this one's water too, right?
Yeah, that is water, and that is very, very clean looking water.
Okay. Is there anything around here that could be used as a vessel to like carry that, or?
No, actually,
these are all like pillars and stuff.
Vessels. No.
Okay.
While Tao is normally, she's pretty okay with taking some risk, doing some crazy stuff. You can tell she's shaken now.
You would think,
she's she's nervous and doesn't it's one of those subtle things where she's like intentionally sort of staying back a little bit and letting other people take the initiative, especially if we're going to walk into here. It's not going to be like from a tactical point of view of like, yes, let's let Eric do that. It's like she does not want to be the first person in anywhere.
So I'm gonna drop the weapon.
Holy hell!
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop just like set the weapon rack against the wall here in case I need it for later. But I'm gonna get my shield out and I'm gonna try and scoop up as much water as I can in my shield.
Okay.
Which isn't necessarily the greatest for that, but I should be able to get more than I could with my hands.
You're figuring this is holy water of some sort?
Yeah, I don't know. Just a hunch.
These dark things, are they like? Is this a human shape? You said with the hands.
Yeah, it's very wispy. It's a humanoid shape, very wispy. It's kind of hard to make out like any particular species, but it would say specifically.
A humanoid. Okay.
Yeah, just a humanoid, very wispy in its appearance.
Is there water in this pool?
There is not water in that pool.
So I'm gonna go over. I don't know if they're gonna attack me or what. I'm gonna go over and try and dump out the water from my shield into that pool.
Okay.
And see how I get attacked.
Okay. Right. So as you do that, there
are 8 of them, so hopefully conservation of ninjutsu should dictate they aren't that strong.
Yeah, no. So the 8 of them, they sort of they're turning, they're looking at you as you walking by, they're turning and they have their hands outstretched, and you dump it into the pool, and they all just kind of lean back and sort of reach in the sky and everything like that, and they slowly come out of their pots, and they swirl and they go down after the water. All 8 of them go down after the water inside of the pool.
Okay.
I will say, if anybody wants to make an
insight, if this is a good thing
roll,
or if they're all just going to merge into an elemental or something.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Not quite enough. That will do.
Not on my quick bar. Okay, hold on. Where's the thing went away? Skills, insight. No, my insight's not very good. That's why it's not in the bar.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Right. Wow.
Okay, so Tao,
good old Tao.
Your one good eye did sort of spot that they seemed they weren't happy, right? They were kind of they were sort of reaching up, sort of almost outraged, right? And they move up and they dive down into this cistern, if you will. And as the next thing that happens is,
I think you just made them angry.
Yeah. Awesome.
I don't know what that is. It's not look good.
Is as that happens, as they go down in there, there's a sort of a bubbling down there, you can hear and it starts to rise up from the pool.
Look what you did!
And there stands before you this big, gelatinous black ooze. And as it's climbing the wall, you can hear this sizzling sound as it's climbing the walls.
Oh, it's like an acidic ooze type.
Oh,
crap.
Great.
So, roll initiative.
Okay. Okay. That is a roll.
He's taking it's taking its time getting up out of the cistern. That's what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Wow, I am clearly shaken. Even with advantage here, I only end up with 12.
Really? Okay.
Tao is she's hesitating about everything. It was a very traumatic experience. Orcs, man. Orcs and Tao. It's not good.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Oh, shit. No! No, I hit the wrong button! Everybody, I'm sorry. No! I hit the wrong button. Right, I was trying to get rid of the small window, and I ended up getting rid of the whole window. Balls. Let's join. Quickly. Quickly! Everything's screwed up. I apologize.
Deal with these things. It's way too dark.
There we go. I'm back.
Oh,
Sorry.
Put my glasses back on.
I'm sorry. I'm back. I was trying
I
to
can hear him giggling in there.
I was trying to get rid of the small window that gives me the notes on my character, or not.
You got rid of it.
And I got rid of the whole window.
Totally did.
All right. So now that I'm back, this guy is going to wait. What are our new roles here?
I had 16 initiative. Tao has 11. Or sorry, Tao has 12. Lisanne has 11.
Okay, so it's not these. So that's gonna go. That's gonna go. That's gonna go. And so that's gonna go as well. Right. So 16, 11, and 12. Okay, good. That makes more sense. I was looking at a whole bunch of initiative rolls. This one is going on a 3. Takes him a while to get up out of the cistern.
People in the chat say they can see Witcher stuff.
Oh. Oh, you guys can. Okay. Wait a second.
Define bag.
20 table. I think. You know what it did? It defaulted. It defaulted to that. Right. Let's just get.
Oh, the whole thing looks broke. I just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me fix it. I'm thinking all I have to do is go here for a second. Right, and maybe it'll come back. No. Go here. And I'm just going to get rid of all
So we're
this.
taking a break a little early today?
We might
Is
have
that
to
what
because I'm a
hearing?
derp
Yeah.
fish. All right.
Oh, no, there we go. Okay, well,
all right.
some
Hey,
of it.
There it is. We got
Nope,
it back.
now it's...
We're back. Looks back anyway.
Define back.
Should be right. I see it anyway.
Oh, okay. There
Seems
we go.
normal.
Oh,
Right?
good.
Everybody good? Everybody good to go? Seems good. Okay, so anyway, that aside,
Okay, let's close that.
my absolute terror. So who goes first? Eric's gonna go first. So the ooze
Yeah.
just barely comes up, bubble, 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 coming up the side there.
Dodge that shit. That's not gonna be
Yeah.
good.
1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4.
you're
Careful, it's gonna dissolve your weapon.
Face to face,
Yeah.
and it sort of like moves forward, and you can almost see like this pressing of a skull, sort of like comes through like the
Yes.
pudding almost, and looks at you, whatever.
Pudding. Ooh, we have pudding.
Yeah.
Now I want pudding. Anyway.
I don't know. Well, the dash action when you use your standard action for more movement in 5th ed, it's not exactly like in the previous edition where you like have like a move action, then you spend your standard action for another move. But standard action to get plus 30 move. So I move down here. That's the first 30. 40. I'm gonna try and get more water with my shield. Maybe if I give it to us directly, or I don't know. How can it make it worse? That's the question.
Yeah, well,
let's find out.
There's that.
yeah, it's worth a try.
So that's 40, 50,
I can
60.
make it
So I
work.
come back to there.
Okay.
So I have like a shield full of water, which means I'm not obviously defending with the shield. But it's like, I don't know.
Okay. So that's your turn. All right. Then Tao.
I don't really want to punch this thing, so yeah.
All right. Tao is simply going to fire off her wand of magic missiles, and then she's actually going to move back further out of line of sight. So magic missile, there it is. Boom.
Is this thing gonna
Okay.
burn?
Ooh,
Very
wow.
good roll.
No
2
idea.
4s.
That is amazing
Nice.
damage. All right.
Yep.
Do it.
Wait, no, get rid of that. Just that, not the whole window. God damn it. All right. There we are. Okay, so it takes
magic missile charges. There you go.
the magic missiles do hit unerringly. They just come in and boom, 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 almost just pummeling this thing. And that's your.
Yeah, Tao doesn't even like wait long enough to see the impact. She just like fires and darts back
and
right
leaves.
away.
Fires and leaves.
Fires and leaves.
That's like a fire elemental panda or something. Anyway.
Fire elemental.
You know, each shoots and leaves. Yeah.
So Tao just went. Lisanne, what are you gonna do?
I'm wondering if this thing would burn.
Mm-hmm.
Would lighting a torch take the whole turn? Take a torch and throw it?
Yeah, it would take an action. Yeah. Actually, I don't even know if you could light it and then throw it. I think you would have to.
Yeah, I have no
You
idea.
don't think lighting a torch is something you could do as part of a move action? I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, sure. Because it takes like between the 6 seconds, right? So should
and
work.
just
'Cause
use.
usually you can do kind of one sort of thing during your move action.
Like almost
it's not
pick up
super clearly
something
defined, but yeah, like open a door, pick something up,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I could be wrong, but yeah, I'll let that happen. Yeah,
Okay.
so you can light
I
it.
don't think it's game breaking.
No.
And I have no idea what kind of damage roll. What do I do with this? Throw a torch. What kind of damage is that? I don't know what that
You're
is.
just trying to hit it.
Yes.
So make a to hit range to see if you hit.
Just an attack.
That will definitely hit. I'm just looking at this right now. Okay, and also I do believe. Okay, no, that will do. That will do some amount of damage. Probably just the fire damage because he's not immune to that.
Yeah.
Is he immune to the physical part?
No.
Well.
No. But it's just the actual. Where's the? Anyway, I'll just roll this. So
Certainly, the damage from the actual thrown torch itself is normally not going to be.
Yeah, it's not very good. It does. You do 3 points of damage.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah, 3 points of damage.
It's like Jello. Is an arrow going to do anything to this thing? Anybody?
I don't know.
I'll try next time.
You guys...
I'll try next time.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to do.
I mean, it's not particularly vulnerable to fire. I mean, it's not immune, but it's not specifically vulnerable. So you may as well try arrows and see what the difference is.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about black puddings. I don't know if I've ever encountered a black pudding in
My generally it's just like in D&D anything that is ooze like is typically just like they're all different. They all have different immunities and weaknesses and stuff like that. I just assume that you're screwed whenever you run into one, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference with 5th edition, but yeah.
Oh god.
He's not actually that fast. This thing is actually pretty slow.
Well,
but he is able to
a big old jump here.
Well, he just moved 20 feet. And that's his move. That's his actual move. It's 20. So yeah, it moves 20 feet, and it is going to make an attack. Let me make sure I get this correct. Bring this down.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to do an attack against you.
Only AC 16 because I'm not actually able to defend with my shield.
Only 16, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, yeah, he would hit you if you had your shield up anyway. Just barely, mind you. But this way, it's a lot easier to hit. So we're gonna do, and that's going to be. This is gonna be fun, right? Okay. So initially, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then you take
6 temp HP.
Oh, and then okay, there's more. Of course.
14 points of acid.
Ah!
The hell?
Acid damage.
It's not just me now.
Also, and he hits you as well. So, is your armor, the armor that you're wearing, is it magical?
No.
Okay. Then you sort of see the armor get like it splashes on, and when it hits you, it starts to sizzle and it starts to fade, just a bit, just a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Awesome.
What basically that means is you lost 1 permanent AC.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh.
Not exactly friendly, this thing.
This might seriously be the most dangerous thing we've ever fought.
Oh. Just because
terrible.
we had to pour water in a bowl, and that's okay. It's okay. Okay, now, Eric.
Okay, so make
beat it up. Get pissed off.
Make like a reflex save to see if I drop the water when it hits me.
Right. I wasn't gonna let you do that. I mean, you
don't know what the DC is.
You can carry it if you want, or you can just drop it anyway and then.
Well, I was gonna just dump the water on it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So you dump the water on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is like the thing that killed Tasha Yar.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Right,
yeah, that's.
Oh
I
my!
know,
That's
I know.
what
The
we need.
yellow shirt, not a red shirt. Anyway, very good.
Okay, so that does nothing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do anything. Although I will say, as it's moving forward, behind it there, it seems like a renewing of the floor. It's so beautiful again. Like it's just as it skims over.
It's being acid cleaned. Yeah.
Oh,
nice
good
and clean.
Lord.
So very beautiful.
Okay.
So this is like the little auto vacuum cleaner. It just goes around and cleans up everything, including people. This is good. Yeah, this is good.
Probably what I need to do is just disengage, because obviously being in melee with this thing is ridiculous. So
Yeah.
disengage, move half speed away, and then I'm trying to remember how it works actually. Disengage is like a standard action. You get half your move, but I can still move. Can I still move afterwards or no?
Let me look it up. But yeah, you still get your normal move.
Yeah, you can't do any more attacks or anything because they're standard actions.
Combat.
Actually, while you're moving away there, after the attack, in fact, as it starts to attack, Lisanne, make a spot check or a perception check.
Yeah, if you take a disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn. That's it. You just you disengage is basically
disengage is your standard action, and then you just move normally.
Yeah.
But...
Okay. You notice you can see it quite clearly. As it starts to move back, there seems to be a glint of something. Just sort of it exposes itself, and there's a glint of something that
maybe
that
the sword's in there. Ooh.
Something. If there's something inside, it must be magical.
Yeah. It's not that big. Right, it's not not that big of a glint. It's a small glint.
Made out of gold, because unless it's aqua regia, acid dissolve gold.
All the glitters is not gold.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I basically just I move away and I'll use my second wind, so it's a bonus action to heal myself. Almost good hit points, but only 4. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good.
So that thing is terrible though. You should move away.
Yes.
Probably leave.
Yes.
Already
we
on
won't be doing this. Yes.
If it moves at speed 20 though, we can like you can just
forever.
move away and shoot it. Yeah.
That's true.
Shoot and
There's
move
a
away.
limited amount of space, but
it's also conceivable that it's just going for the water. I don't know.
If it wants the water, let it. But yeah, I think run and shoot is a good strategy here.
Or shoot and run.
Or that, yes.
Yeah.
Kiting. Kiting. Is that what we're gonna do? Some kiting.
We're gonna kite it. Yeah.
It's like old school UBRS.
Yeah.
We got a hunter to kite the Drac while we clear out his lieutenants.
Okay, so Tao, it's your go.
Magic missile, that sucker.
You could do that again.
Yeah.
It was effective the first time.
Absolutely keep doing that.
That worked. Yeah, that did something.
I mean, I could do a fair bit of damage, I'm sure, with like my magic dagger, which probably wouldn't get corroded, but fuck that. There it is again. Spell. Oh, only 9. But that's okay. I mean, the magic missile is always going to do somewhere like between 9 to 13.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to move back to here.
Okay.
Pew pew pew. Run away.
All right. Makes sense.
It's like every magic missile that hits, it's like just a little bit like split.
Yeah, just little splashes, but it's not actually even a complete splash. Like it kind of comes out and it just sucks it right back. So Lisanne.
But I mean, we can tell it is still damaging it, right? Like some of it is being.
Yeah. No, it's definitely rocking it. It's shuddering as it gets hit. So that's your best bet.
Ooh, nice one.
That is definitely a hit, and it's
not much damage though.
Piercing.
Does it do anything? Does it look like it hurt a little? Please.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
So piercing, the arrow does sink in, and it does do the intended damage of 7.
Okay.
But as the arrow sort of gets in there, you can hear it. It's really loud, so it's like and just disappears. Like it just tears it apart. That arrow is non-recoverable.
And how far back can I run?
You have a move of 30, I think, right? Or 35?
Okay. Yeah.
Something, I don't know.
So yeah, you can go 6. You can go 6 squares.
Yeah, people have pointed out the gear is not doing anything. Standard thing. We have an NPC and nothing happens. That's just how D&D works.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Do you want to use? I mean, you have the NPC sort of standing guard. You could have the ogre go forward.
I think it's best we'll tell him to stay away.
Yeah, we don't want him to mess with this thing.
Okay. I mean, he's not exactly a weak individual, but yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah,
pretty sure he'd hit it once. It hit him once, and between that, he'd figure out it was a bad idea and run away anyway, and then he'd be mad at us for giving him bad advice.
Okay. Right, so that's Lasan's turn. That was a good turn. Black Pudding now gets to go. And it... yeah, that's what we call it. And it's sort of like... moves in against the wall like this here. And it finds like little cracks and kind of spills forth from the other side. Just like... blah, 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 and just keeps on moving. So that's... what was that? That was right there. That's 5, 10, 15... It's still going to get enough space to get right in front of you.
No!
Seriously?
20 feet away. So it's going to make another attack against you. You have the shield this time, though, right?
Technically, I don't think I could have equipped the shield, because it's supposed to be like a standard action to equip an unequipped
shield. Oh, to equip it again.
Which is annoying.
Plus to hit?
Shields would be even better if they were...
Right.
If you could just equip and unequip them as part of a move action like you can with weapons.
It's unfortunate that you don't have your shield, because he's going to hit you again.
Yeah, my AC's only 15 because he reduced it before. So.
Right, so it's going to take initially 4 plus, isn't it plus something? Is it plus 3? 1 second. Yes. So you take 7 points of damage.
Ow.
And you're going to, ooh, can't do that again.
Mm.
21 points of damage.
21 acid damage?
It smacks you hard.
That's in addition to the 7?
Yep.
Okay, well then I'm down.
Wow.
It does 48 acid damage. So just so you know.
And with no save.
Yeah.
No save. It just hits you. Now your armor is also minus 1 more AC. It's minus 2 AC at the moment.
Yeah, this is the worst thing we've ever fought. Wow.
What the hell?
All right. It is
The only saving
now...
grace is
Well,
the slow
technically
speed,
Eric's
but-
turn. You have to make a saving throw.
Yeah, it does save.
I'm just hoping it doesn't ooze over Eric on its way to us.
Probably will.
Yeah.
So that's a successful death save.
Okay, very good. So you got 2 more of those to try to do. Now, there is some med kits that can be administered, although it's very dangerous at this point. You have Tao. It's your turn.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to end my turn, so I'm closer to it than it is to you, Lasan. So I'm going to suggest, like, Lasan, on your turn, keep doing, like, the runaway. You've got huge range on your bow, right?
Yeah.
So you can keep running away to the left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Apparently, this is enough to shake me out of that shock that I was still having. Things have gone bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Things are pretty bad.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up to... I'm going to run around here to here. I'm going to stab it with my magic dagger.
Okay.
So that's going to be 1. So first, I will roll the attack.
Oh, hit hard.
21. Hit.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're stabbing. You're actually stabbing it. So you're...
Yes, I'm stabbing. This is
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's smart.
Technically, my kukri are slashing, but the magic dagger that I found is an actual dagger, so it's a piercing attack.
Okay. You definitely hit it.
Okay, that's good. So I'm going to hit it with that. Then I'm going to unleash my full lethal strike for an extra 3d10. Roll kind of shit. So the total damage between... So it's 7 physical, 13 psychic, so 20 in total.
And the physical damage is from a magical weapon, if it matters.
Yeah, I know, and it is. It does matter. So it takes the full 20, actually.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my Celerity Surge of Speed, which, because this is a bonus action, which I haven't done a bonus action yet, increases my speed by 30 and does not provoke attacks of opportunity until the end of the turn.
Okay, makes
so
sense.
I'm going to move to, like... Whichever, whatever square I'm, like, just going to be out of its reach. But I'm hoping that in the end I will be closer than Lasan, and having just hit it in melee, I'm hoping I can kite it in this direction away from Eric, so it doesn't ooze over Eric.
So you did make an attack, though, right in front of it. I rolled shitty. So take 2 points of acid damage.
What?
Splash
for hitting it in melee.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well, 2 points. 2 points is fine. I can deal with that. I gotta do that. I gotta make sure to eat.
Yeah, I can deal with 2 points.
Yeah. Used a fair amount of my psi. I can't do this all day, but all right. Level 4, I get like basically no boost to my psionic power. It's crazy, but of course I did get +2 dexterity for the level up, so that was good.
Yeah.
Okay, Lasan, it's your turn.
So Tao's plan is you just like shoot and move far away.
And hope and hope and hope. 11.
11. Yep, that definitely hits. And
back the hell up as far as I can.
And if it does move towards me on your turn, you can. And the next turn, you'll probably be able to go up and heal Eric.
That's the hope. Yeah. Just don't go so far away that I can't reach him. Is this close enough to reach him? I'm having a hard time telling where the squares and where the tiles are here.
Yeah, they're kind of different.
It's actually very smart that you moved in that direction, because Eric's not a threat anymore.
6. And your turn
We're
right
hoping.
there.
I should be right here? Okay.
Yeah,
Now
that'll
it's
be
gonna
out of
roll.
range of the pudding, but you'll be able to reach Eric on your turn.
Pudding. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
That's the important part.
The pudding actually has, well, it has an intelligence, I think, of 1. So the thing is unaligned. It doesn't know what it's doing specifically. It's just kind of doing. But what it's going to do is it's going to roll odd. It goes for the sun. Even it goes for Tau. And hopefully it goes
closer. Can we get like a...
Even it goes for Tau. Okay.
All right, good.
So it's going to whip around.
Like it's
Actually, it doesn't even have to do that, but it's sort of like just shifts from one direction and goes back the other direction. And it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, which is there. And
Please
you're
don't have reach.
just out of reach of it.
Oh, thank God.
Interestingly enough, though, it could use another move action and move in and just close in on you.
Yeah.
Right, which is fine.
Which is fine. Right. So it's basically going to be blocking your escape, if you will. And now it's Eric's turn.
God, it's gotta die.
Okay.
soon.
Death save.
Good
That's
job.
another success.
Another success.
Yay.
And now it's Tau.
Okay. So I'm basically going to repeat what I did last time, effectively.
Best.
I'm going to attack, then use my celerity ability to GTFO.
Okay.
So let's start off with the attack roll. I will luck that.
Definitely hits.
I wouldn't be surprised if the 17 would have hit. I wouldn't have lucked it, but whatever.
Oh, I misread it. Actually. Sorry, I thought I rolled a 7. I'm not going to luck. Does a 17 hit?
Okay, yeah, no, we don't have to give you the luck. Okay, we can. You can do it with the 17 and do 7 damage.
Yeah, but I will again unleash psionic.
Okay, pour it in there. Pour it right in.
Roll better.
For 14. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay.
So a total of 21 damage between the two.
Right.
And then again, I will 30.
There we go. It is still up. It hasn't completely dissolved.
But it is
It
bloodied.
is shuddering.
It's gooeyed.
Yeah, it's very much gooeyed. It's not near as viscous as it was, if you will. Okay. Very good. Lasan, your turn.
I'm going to die. Well, you can't reach us. I'm going to go try to heal Eric.
Okay.
Rush up here and do this one. Where's the one?
So
Why is this not?
Do that one more time, but that'll be it.
But if you use your celerity, you can move farther than that, right?
Yeah, but I don't see the point.
It looks like you're still in 20-foot range, though.
I don't want
Roll to 1. But you
2,
still got
3,
8 on the
4.
healer. That's
No.
amazing.
It'll end up here, unless I'm misreading the squares.
It's very easy to misread the squares.
2.
Should have been a minimum of 9, actually.
Okay.
There's no way I can do less than 9. I'm not sure why it's coming out this way.
8.
It's showing
6 4 plus 3.
4 is 5 plus 3 is 8.
It's plus 4 plus the hit, like 4 plus 4. It should be 9, but whatever. Yeah.
The math, it's adding, it should be adding, it's a base 4, and then it's plus the target's hit dice, which is 4, but it's only showing 3 for that right now.
Okay, yeah, because you guys
I'm not sure why it
leveled up.
changed.
Yeah,
But
You
yeah.
have to update the macro.
Yeah, okay, understood. All right, so yeah, 9.
Yeah.
So you get 9 points of healing there.
Yeah.
Eric,
Cool.
you now
Thank
are
you.
sort of prone, but you can stand up on your turn. All right, Black
Yeah.
Pudding gets to go.
And luckily, we're all out of range, unless
2,
it's got some sort of
3,
freaky, like,
4.
rush move from time to time.
No, he doesn't. Unfortunately, I don't have anything specifically amazing in that regard.
I don't know if we could tell, but is it, like, bloody? Like...
Yeah, no, we just went over that. It's definitely been gooeyed.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it definitely
You can
doesn't
also
seem to be
tell
holding
from
together.
you can also tell from his like webcam that you just barely failed to kill it, so it should be going down.
If I ever rolled properly on my freaking
just
lethal
like watch
strikes.
you watch the DM's face. He telegraphs a lot of the time.
Yeah. It's gonna take its entire move action just to kind of get into range, but it doesn't have any.
Yeah, it moved. It couldn't get anyone in range, so then it just moved closer.
So now it's Eric's turn.
Okay, so it takes half my movement speed to stand up, and probably should just try and take it down or something. Yeah. No. If I hit it with a dumb damage type, it could split or something dumb like that, though. That is a concern.
Slashing bad.
Slashing bad, yeah. Bludgeoning probably not good. That does limit my options. Maybe. Yeah, maybe what I should do is just move away and equip my shield, because I have been getting beat on a lot.
There you go.
Yeah, you have.
So I only get half speed, which isn't good.
Get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah.
But hopefully it won't target me. Move there and re-equip my shield properly, like strap it on.
Okay, and you use a disengage, yeah?
Oh yeah, that's right. No, okay, hold on. I can't do what I want if I do that. But so that I'm just going to be moving away and not equipping my shield.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because if I disengage and then I just get to have the movement. So yeah, that's actually all I can do then.
Okay. So disengage and move. Okay, now here's my question. When it comes to attack of opportunity, what is the prerequisite for that? Do you have to have enough dex of at least like +1 dex or something?
I don't think so. No, I think it's automatic now.
It's just automatic? Okay, then fine.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a good idea. All right, so Tal, it's your turn.
Well, with my newfound bravery, I suppose I will go ahead and stab it again.
Okay.
You know, up until now, I think I sort of envisioned it's been a little bit sort of that anime style like battle with my celerity boost. Like I'm moving unnaturally fast, right? And just, like, going back and like stabbing it.
Yep.
Yeah, just like
digging in.
Dashing past it and hitting and stabbing is go.
Yay, minimum damage again. Woo!
Right. All right. But and that's their motif dagger?
It is the motif dagger.
Yeah, he's always using the magic. He's always
using
the magic one.
All right. So yeah, you dig in with the dagger. Well, the idea that it be a magical at this point, and you guys could roll for this, but I'm not going to say roll for it. It's fine. If something's not magical and it ate it, and then you've been digging in with your dagger, and your dagger looks fine, just so happens if it's magical, maybe it doesn't eat it.
Yeah, that's why I've only been using this one dagger.
Yeah. All right, so that's good. You do enough damage this time. It hits. You dig in really good, and it starts to shudder again. Splashes a bit, and you take 8 points of damage, or roll max. Okay. So, yep.
It does. So it has 2d4 splash damage on every melee attack.
No.
In addition to the fact that it hits for over 20.
A 1d8.
A lot of the time.
1d8.
1d8 splash. Yeah. So yeah, roll max damage. So you take 8 points of damage, and yeah, it shudders and shakes, and it just kind of spreads out a bit. And the ooze that is there remains on the floor, right? Because the floor is just, again, it's very immaculate. And it's still, but right in the middle.
There's something that we can see.
Yeah, exactly. Right in the middle, there's still that glint. It's still covered in some of the ooze, so you really can't see it for what it is specifically. But, you know, if anybody wants to grab it.
Does it look more like a gem or like an amulet or something like that? Like, what kind of shape overall does it have?
It looks sort of like a disc, if you will.
Disc. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna go in my dagger and just try to flick it out. You know, sort of like maybe off just in this direction.
Okay. All right. Just to kind of do that, I'm just wondering if I need to make a new check. No, whatever. Just whatever. You can do that. Actually, just make a touch attack, just because. It's going to be a low touch attack.
In fifth, but
there's no touch attack in fifth. Okay, then forget it. It's fine. I'll just let you do it.
Yeah.
I mean, do I successfully? Do I successfly flick it out?
It's fine.
With just like you did, like if you wanted to be, just like make an attack roll against AC 10 or something.
Yeah, exactly, and that would be fine. Okay, very good. So yeah, you did that. So it flicks off and it bounces around over there in the other corner. I dare say it's going to land right here next to the barrels. So that's fine. And now you guys can go and retrieve it if you want.
Okay, well, you go retrieve it, and I will start healing people again. I used the one. I'll use the spell on you this time.
Yeah, I'll retrieve it, and then I'll come back to get bandaged.
8 more. Eric?
8 on me, okay.
And then do some healing things on poor Otao as best as I can.
Yeah.
Rose says the disc is actually a black pudding egg. You flick it out and it hatches. Prepare to face the second one.
So it's actually 13, right? Because you're missing
yes, it's 13 on Tao.
Excellent. Okay. Either way, I guess I'm full healed. I was only down 10.
I'll use my false life and get 7 temporary hit points again. I'll equip my shield properly, although now I need my shield just to get up to my normal armor class because my armor is 2 worse.
Yep.
Is there any armor on around those racks?
There is. It doesn't look good though.
Oh.
They look like they've been sitting there for quite a long time.
Right.
So when I go to pick up the thing, what I actually do is I take out my water skin, I sort of pour some water over it to try to get rid of as much of any remaining goop on this thing. Clean it off a little bit.
Is there anything in those barrels?
You guys can actually
very, very, very old scotch.
Do you wanna touch one of them? Are you touching one of them, or what are you doing? You want to take a look?
Oh God!
I'll investigate the barrels.
You look with your eyes, not with your hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I want to know if there's anything in them, I would have to move them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shuka.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll check if there's anything in the barrels.
Okay. They are made of a wooden slats and everything, and as you touch one of the wooden slats, it all but just completely falls apart. It almost turns to dust on you.
Oh.
Okay.
There's no scotch then. Port,
yeah, no.
Nothing, brandy.
If there was, it's been gone to the spirits a long time ago.
Ha ha.
It would have been spirit to start with.
Very good. All right, so at this particular point, I think we should probably take a break real fast.
Take a break.
Like a 5-minute break or so. I'm going to update this right here, because everybody's supposed to be level 4 and supposed to have more health than they currently are showing. I'm going to do that really fast.
Went up as well.
Sorry?
My AC 17 now.
AC 17? Okay, I'll change that as well. And we will be right back, everybody. Give us a moment, get some beverage if you want, and we will continue on to see what happens with this disc that we just picked up. Moments.
Disco Doom. You watch. Yeah, it'd be great.
All right, very good. Now we're back. Quill, hello. Anyway, this the whole thing. The intro went to hell. Anyway, we're gonna get some FaceTime. We're gonna start. There we are. We're back. Right. So Tao has taken some eye damage. some very evident eye damage.
My eye is undamaged. It's just non-existent.
Yeah, wherever it is,
it
is intact, right?
Yeah, it's sort of like disappeared. It's left on Grumpsh's floor. Anyway, so you guys have handled yourselves rather well. To be honest, rather well. The whole Grumpsh fight could have been a whole lot worse. I mean, come on, man. You just went toe-to-toe with a god.
I looked at him eye to eye. Yeah.
Eye to eye with a god, yeah.
Indeed. And of course, we actually had our tape go down in the last fight. That was rather unexpected.
We did.
But yeah, so here's the thing with the item that you guys just procured. You have this little disc, this little sort of golden engraven disc. The engravings look almost like ceremonial than any particular story that it could tell. Like there's no language. It doesn't seem like there's a language on the disc. It just seems to it looks pretty. Okay, we're gonna call it that way. It's fine.
Okay.
All right.
But
so,
are there holy symbols on the disc?
No, not really any holy symbol that you guys are familiar with.
Oh, so it's purely decorative, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Strangely enough, it's just it just looks good.
Well, after messing with the barrels and finding out the stuff is all super old, I'm just going to go and take a quick look at all the weapons that were on the racks and stuff like that on both sides, see if any of them are unnaturally preserved.
Anything unnaturally preserved.
The easy way to spot a magic item didn't decay with time when everything else around it is horribly decayed.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually debating. I didn't put anything there, so I'm going to say no.
Okay.
And I'm just-
I was debating whether or not I should just give you a random loot for looking so hard, but no, there's nothing there.
Okay. Let's not go and fuck around with this pool of water.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to make the suggestion that we don't pour water into this one.
Yeah. As you guys are right here, you're standing right here.
Probably not do exactly the same thing.
You guys are right here, and you notice that the pots sort of rise up again, and they have these little hats, you know, and they're standing up there, and they're sort of like waving around, and they have their hands held out.
Yeah, they got their reefer madness going on. I mean, good. Okay.
Okay.
I think they want water. We could try and just give water directly to them from this thing, but I don't know.
Suggestion: if we're going to give them water directly, should we wait an hour so I can heal you again and get you in a little bit better shape before we do this? Put that out there.
Depends how metagamey you want to be. It's a bad form to rest after every encounter. Although that last encounter was ridiculous, so
it was a hard one.
All of the luck is gone. You're half health. Less.
Well, I'd say like a long rest. What would be inappropriate? I mean, typically you only long rest once.
Yeah, a short rest. Yeah. Short rest would allow me to regain hit points even without the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think a short rest is uncalled for.
Nobody. Here. Yeah, it's not unreasonable given the beating we took. Nobody else needs it though.
Or can you use more cure wounds spells?
I have both because I had bandaged him during the fight, and then I used the spell. I could do it. Yeah, I can do another spell. I can absolutely do another spell.
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. You can do that.
Okay. We can get that much and hope it's slightly better. So it should be 9.
That's not bad. Should be 9, you say? Okay.
Yep.
That should be 9 as well. You're not. Okay.
That's the one.
You don't want to add your level for. No, it's the healer feat.
Oh no, that's the other one.
Right.
Sorry. No, that's just the 8. Sorry, guys.
All right,
that's pretty good. That puts me at 25 plus my 7 temporary hit points that I can get back between fights. So that's pretty solid.
As you guys are kind of like deciding what to do next, and as the healing comes in there, you really notice a bit of a rocking, like the thunderstorm that was going on outside prior to your rest is still going on. In fact, you can still sort of hear it in the distance as it sort of echoes down the hallways. But the rocking, the actual thunder, almost seemed like it was coming from nearby as opposed from outside. So, there's that. Okay, and that's it.
Like lightning cultists show up.
Yeah, so, if they were going to show up, they'd be here already. And we just or I guess we have to count how many seconds to figure out how far away they are.
Yeah, exactly. They're about this many away. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to go mess with the pool of water, I'm not going to say no or try to stop you, but that wouldn't be my vote.
Yeah. Mine either.
Okay, but
walk away.
But here's what I would like to do then instead. I'm going to go stand here, and I'm going to take out the orb. And I'm going to use it to cast daylight.
The daylight orb.
Okay.
Yeah, it can cast daylight once per day. Daylight cancels out most magical darkness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Now you picked up
based
that
on
disc.
Spell levels or what?
You picked up that disc. Did we investigate it? Do any of us know anything about it? What do we see on it?
The disc looks
like?
Majorly ornamental. And that's it's again it's very pretty looking. Other than that, you really don't know what to do with it.
Okay.
Okay, so the daylight orb, the daylight spell. What the daylight spell does.
We're gonna find a thing with 2 slots. We're gonna have to go back and get the other disc.
That's probably true.
But anyhow,
we're gonna find a vending machine.
Whatever. No, we'll go forward. It's fine. We don't have any evidence of that.
So, as your daylight spell, it doesn't do anything. Actually, you have the daylight spell right here in front of you, and it hits that wall of darkness, and it doesn't do anything. It's still a complete black.
The orb casts daylight on itself. Can we then move into there and see?
Oh yeah, you can push it in if you want.
I can see.
Oh, wait. Don't say I'm disconnected. Okay, so I got internet excess. Everybody just stopped on me.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody coming back.
Eric is sure that there's hallway beyond this.
Yeah, no, like it's fine. Look, I'll step into the darkness.
All right,
It's probably not fine.
As you step into the darkness,
I know there's ground there.
As you step into the darkness, something seems to sort of embrace you. Not that you can see it.
Like in a sexual way?
Yeah, it just kind of like reaches around and grabs you. Make a Constitution save.
Awesome.
Oh man, darkness bad. This place sucks. This feels very unholy, not like the rest of the place of a great hero.
Yeah.
Barely failed. That was really close. All right.
It was a terrible roll.
Because that's gonna be that. Because I don't have my D4. I don't know where my D4 went, but whatever.
Ventilator has it right. We should have attacked the darkness. I magic missile the darkness.
And there you go. Hit it hard. You actually take 1 point. I rolled low, thankfully. You 1 point of strength damage.
Strength.
What?
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Do we still get those back from like long rest now, or no?
It depends on the source, but generally, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's legitimate.
Yeah.
How bad do we want this sword?
Really bad now.
Okay.
Right?
Oh god.
Okay,
now,
well,
did you guys push the daylight orb into the darkness, or you can command it to go into the darkness too if you wanted?
yeah.
Well, this seems like a little bit more, but yeah, because it floats on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, try to get it to float into the darkness.
Okay,
There's definitely floor there, but yeah, it's not pleasant.
Yeah. As it floats in, you guys, both Eric and not Eric, Tao and Lasan, you can't see what's going on exactly, but as it passes through, Eric, you can see quite clearly a bunch of shapes, sort of like looking down at the floor, shuffling and kind of shaking, and just kind of like moving forward and stopping.
It's like a bunch of shadows there.
Moving forward and stopping. Yeah, and there's several of them.
So it's
we need a cleric.
Oh god.
There are definitely some bad things in hiding in darkness. They're trying. They don't know what to do with orb, but should probably pull it back.
Okay, I'm gonna hold up the disc and just sort of wave it around, see if there's any reaction.
Okay, so as you hold up the disc to the shadow there, something reaches out and goes to swipe it. Now you can make a
Save?
Yeah, like a reflex save.
I'm gonna luck that.
Okay.
It seems too important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're able to pull it back, and as you do, you hear this little small, and that's it.
Okay. Well, I'm sort of inclined to agree then that there must be some sort of test of faith, logic, wisdom, something involving the two pools. I think we failed the first one, but we were still able to overcome it through strength of arm. So maybe if we can discover whatever's going on in the second pool, maybe we can come through here.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like we're having
Okay.
Crap.
I'm gonna go get that.
That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna go get that weapon rack that I had from before and drop it near here in case I need like weapon or something. Actually, I'll break it and I'll break it up a little bit so it just like have several sort of 2x4s that have like, you know, other wood that's like jutting out of them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just break it up a little bit just in case. But there's none of the barrels over here aren't any more intact. There isn't like one barrel that would hold water.
No, they all look pretty derelict.
Yeah. Okay.
If that's the word you use.
I mean, we don't know your vision. It said something about like they wanted a weapon or something like that. Like, can you give them any of these old rusty weapons? I mean, I agree that like the two pools of water here seem kind of relevant.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, the way they react to water before, I think they wanted it for themselves. They didn't like I dump it in.
The other thing, we should look in the basin over here, see if there's already a disc.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I
don't want if I walk up to it without doing it. Yeah.
I was gonna say I can run away really fast, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move up to here and look into the water.
Okay. All around
they were dry
you...
though. These were dry, right? You said these were dry.
Oh, this is empty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but was it there was it? Yeah, I don't know.
The last one was at least.
There might still be. I'm not sure that we got the information that if there was like a disc at the bottom or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't think
it's a deep basin. I mean.
Yeah, I don't think that we weren't looking for that. It was just like, is there water in there? And he said no. That's all.
I look in here. Is there anything at all?
It's worth checking, I think.
And you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, I have an orb of casting daylight right now.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no, quite clearly, down at the bottom, two things you notice. One, the pool is dry, and two, there is indeed something glimmering down at the bottom.
See, I probably, cause again, I wasn't looking for it. So, like, I came up to it, but it's a very deep pit. I just saw a bit of floor. I was like, okay, it's dry in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I've already lost an eye. How do I feel about maybe losing a hand?
Can we reach? How deep?
No,
are we
looking at roping down?
Yeah, you're looking at roping down.
Oh, it's like a well, basically, or something. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not doing that. Well, not right away.
And all around you, you've got these 8 shades or whatever, these shadows, sort of like they're just like their hands out. Every single one of them are like reaching for you, just kind of like palms up.
I'm gonna dump out my actual water skin, and I'm gonna fill it with water from here in case there's a difference.
Okay. And
then I'm going to.
Yeah. But we don't see any ooze. It's just a nice dry thing with the disc.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's the last one.
I'd love to tell you how deep the well is, but for some reason I don't have a good sense.
Yeah, how deep is the well? Oh.
No. You want backup bits? I'm gonna try just give them water direct.
All right, I'll wait here, and I've got my wand out.
Okay.
Maybe we'll just make one of them small ooze. We take like little ooze at a time instead of big thing.
Yeah, all right.
So come over.
Yeah, I got magic dagger in one hand. One of magic missiles in the other.
And it's got its outstretched hands. I'll try and pour a little water into its outstretched hands.
Into its hands or whatever? Okay.
Yeah.
The water, even though it seems to you like it's all wispy, the hands and everything like that, it seems like the water shouldn't hold. But the hands, it cups and it grabs, and the water does indeed pull, and it brings it back and puts its face in it. And as it does so, it just slowly eases back down into the pot.
Oh, awesome sauce. Okay.
Yeah, second try is charm. I'll go around. I don't know how much it takes for each of them, but so I'll go around. If I run out of water, I'll have to go back and get more.
We could just do the back and forth thing if you want.
Just do the back and forth.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll go and try and give water to each of them, basically. If nothing different happens.
Okay.
So when I get around, I'll give to like the last one, and what?
Okay. So as you go to each and every one of them, they all sort of they drink, or they seem to be drinking from the water, and they ease back down into the pot. And as the last one eases back down and all but disappears underneath the lid of the pot, nothing happens.
Okay.
So
look down there.
Lower you into the well?
Yeah, how deep is it down there?
Yeah, I was about to say. I've asked this. How deep is it?
You guys are a lot lighter than I am.
That's what I'm thinking. How deep is it, DM?
Yeah.
4 times.
As far as you can, because the daylight spell, you can see pretty clearly.
I have 120-foot dark vision.
Yeah. Okay. So you can easily see that it's roughly 40 feet.
Yeah.
Crap.
Well, I got that kind of rope, and the sun is very strong, not being very light.
I'm strong and little. Send me down.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
40 feet is also the distance why I didn't actually just, unless of course your passive perception was high enough that I didn't actually tell you to look for anything.
I was explaining it to other people. It seemed fine.
Oh, okay.
So we have pillars
Eric,
here to tie. We have pillars here to tie the rope around too.
There you go.
You do, yeah.
So
kind of convenient.
So I can definitely help haul you up.
Okay. So who's going down?
Me.
Okay, so Lisanne,
I'm the only one not damaged. I'm little and strong. So
all right. So you're rappelling down the side. You get down to the dusty bottom. Dusty bottom. There's nothing down there except for another one of those discs.
Okay, pick it up. And get the hell out of
I'm ready to start hauling up as really hard.
Nothing happens. You pick it up. Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine.
Okay, we go. Okay. Excellent.
All right.
Now, with the 2 discs, do they combine or link? Are they the same?
Interesting. When you actually have the two discs, who's got the
And they go
discs? Do
click.
you have them
I've got
separated,
one.
or
She's got
Yeah.
the other.
you got the
Yeah,
the second one?
I'll hand it to Tao.
Okay,
She's Miss Magic here.
as you're going to hand the disc, it like flips out of your hand really, really fast and smacks really, really hard against
Okay.
the other one, and
Powerful magnet.
So we do have
Yeah.
this thing going on.
it just connects, and you almost hear like an audible click.
If you want to find out what it's like when I'm the Dungeon Master, check out Tales from My D&D Campaign.